Alright, so with the S level trials complete, we're going to move on to the SS level trials. And SS Trial 1 has the time law. After taking action, all units have 30% chance of acting again, unable to stack with similar skills. Interesting. There's actually a lot of ranged enemies here, which can be rather dangerous. Yeah. Once again, for this fight, I really want to bring Landius. Right? Landius, Tierra, Sophia with the mastery with Regenerate and Healing Light would allow Landius to just hammer all of these archers that attack him. But once again, I know not everyone has a Landius, so I'll use the older units again for now. So Leon can kill off a cuttlefish and another one of these enemies. Ledin will charge forward and Divine Guard to protect. Lana can move up and do a ranged attack as well. Liana, yeah. Or actually, I'll bring Bozel with the Earthquake and Black Hole, I suppose. Or Earthquake and Sleep, doesn't really matter. Either works. Okay. So I have pretty much my basic plan. The only question now is positioning. But this should be fine. That's why you bring both Tiaris and Sophia for the double heal. And Tiaris can Miracle as well for damage reduction. Okay, let's start with Leon. Chivalry. Assault. Hit the Cuttlefish. Ah. Huh. Should have Earthquaked first. Oopsie. That's fine. Oh, I got to move again. What a ridiculous time law. Okay, let's hit the gargoyle next. And retreat. Really should have Earthquaked first. That was already a annoying little mistake. But that's fine. So let's have Ledin, Divine Guard. Sophia will regenerate Ledin. And Liana can use her again on Leon. This is going to use wind protection, so I can kind of ignore it. So let's just kill off the gargoyle. I got the act yet again. I mean, if I attack and retreat 3, I end up here where Ledin can't guard him. So I'm not going to attack. So let's just end his turn. I know most of these characters will end up using, you know, skills. That's why I left them alone. The mage is always like the mass attack, right? Angel uses wind protection. This Lava Titan uses the guard skill. And it got to act again and suicide itself. Huh. So let's have Ledin, faction buff to start. See if he gets to act again. Right? If he acted again, I would have to rewind him. So that he can... Well, I'd have to rewind, then use Liana's again so he can reactivate Divine Guard, probably. Fortunately, that didn't happen. So I can do a few things. So here, why don't I put one of these enemies to sleep? Let's just sleep. The one who can actually use Fireball. And I'm going to rewind, as I mentioned. This act again is so annoying. Whatever. So let's regenerate Leaden. Leon is going to kill off some enemies for me. So Chivalry. And I think I'm going to use Assault in this case. And retreat. No act again, so I will use the act again skill so I can attack yet again. And then take out the Elf General. And I get to act again now. Whatever, keep attacking. The fact that your act again turn can trigger the time law is kind of ridiculous. And my Leon triggered it a ridiculous number of times this turn. So, there we go. SS Trial 2. After an enemy is killed, damage is reduced by 50%. Can't be dispelled. So, the more times Leon attacks, the less damage he'll do. But if you alternatively, you can very easily rely on, let's say, Leaden to counterattack and kill these enemies, I think. And that's probably what I'll do. You know what? So, you know, Leaden, tanking, Sophia regenerating. There's actually no ranged enemies here. Wow. So Leaden could really kill everything. If you so wish. Well, why not? Let's just bring Lana as an AoE attacker then. So, debuff the enemies and rely on Leaden to kill everything. That's the basic plan here. Alright. There has not been a fixed damage battle so far this week, which really does mean things are quite easy. Let's have him. Bozo, faction buff. Let's have Lana move up, and might as well have sanctioned them. I mean, why not? Liana, I'll just wait till next turn before tossing out a few more AoEs. So Leaden kills off a cavalry. Sage's Hat allows him to keep tanking hits. Alright, angels always use wind protection. Alright. So now this turn, Leaden will be responsible for crushing everything. And oh, let's start with an earthquake then. And then I'll follow up with yeah, I guess I'll toss a black hole here. Just reduce their stats somewhat. I don't need Sage's Hat anymore anyways, because there's no cavalry units left. Now, I can have Vienna. again, Lana. And Sophia can rewind everyone. And then Lana can, I guess, just do some damage to this angel. So just focusing on weakening all these enemies as much as I can. So that Ledin has an easier time counterattack killing them. There we go. Everything is basically dead except for one Lancer, who Lana can kill with a ranged attack. And SS Trial 3. When battling against archers and assassins, all stats increased by 50%. So I don't really have archers and assassins in the first place, so the time law doesn't really affect me. Once again, Ledin takes the field, crushing all of these enemies, as always. I will throw down Leon, though, because he can help clear things faster. And I guess I'll use a debuffing Bozal once again. So everyone should group up in the center initially, and then after that I'll kill them bit by bit. Sage's Hat will be useful against maybe the Undead Knight, but I suspect Leon will kill off that Undead Knight before it even gets to attack Ledin, but we'll see. Alright, so I got debuffed by something. Oh no, it was just damage. The only debuff was on Ledin, which increases his damage taken, which isn't very big. So let's leave it as is. Ledin can just activate action buff. I have no reason to really attack at this time. So I actually want him this this lobster behemoth can actually only move 2 for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to have to bait him to attack. Let's do that. Let's have Lana prayer up everyone to heal them. And Sophia can just end her turn. Jeez. Even Twitch has spammers now? Okay, so jumping back into the battle. Let's begin by crushing these ranged attackers. Mountain desert. Wow. Awkward in terms of terrain. Alright. Ledin is going to actually lose his Divine Guard. So I'm going to have to use Liana's again for that. So let's move Ledin. Again. Ledin. Reactivate Divine Guard. Have Bozol toss out an Earthquake to debuff some of these enemies. As long as I'm outside of this. And then finally, Sophia to regenerate Ledin. Okay, so let's have Leon start by killing the Necromancer. Next, why don't I have Bozol trade ranged attacks for the Leviathan? Just to weaken it a bit. I'm going to rewind. Leon has no opportunity at all to attack this mage, so let's just get rid of the Leviathan instead. So let's use the again here. And just do an assault attack on the Leviathan. Turn on the danger zone. So yeah, placing him here is fine. And let in whatever. Battle's basically done. So, chivalry. And melee attack. And done. And SS Trial 4. As Sudork said earlier, here is the fixed damage map. So, HP reduced by 50% will only take fixed damage. So, what shall we do? Well, let's move the equipment from Lana to, I don't know, Liffany or Egbert. Whoever you have built up. I mean, I have Liffany definitely built up, or relatively. Actually, not definitely, just sort of built up. I could also give it to Egbert, right? Because Egbert also does a lot of fixed damage with his talent. Actually, let's see. I think Rachel has a purgatory, in fact. Right? So yeah. I'm going to throw Rachel's equipment to Egbert's. Because the purgatory effect is when attacking, at the end of next turn, the enemy takes fixed damage once. 1.7 times hero's damage. So Egbert could work as well. And also same with Bernhardt, right? Bernhardt with, you know, sword dance and rupture and so on can do quite a bit of fixed damage as well. So there's a whole bunch of possible fixed damage attackers. Liffany too, of course. Or sorry, Listell, of course. So yeah. Alright. My fixed damage characters are equipped. Let's jump in to SS Trial 4. Hit points reduced by 50% will only take fixed damage. And here, the enemies are actually quite spread out initially. So why don't I place Listell up here? Because she can fly, and give her the Blood Dance skill. I'm going to basically replace my whole party here. And I need them to group up for me to even hit them with fixed damage properly. So. Sword Dance Rupture is a must here if I'm going to bring Bernhardt, right? Egbert. Could work just fine. I think Sophia is almost a must for Rewind. And for the last character, well, why don't I just make it Ledin again? Just someone to tank hits from the two melee attackers, potentially. It might not even be necessary, but better safe than sorry. So here we go. So Listell can come charging down and use her Blood Dance to hammer the first attacker, the Mist Dancer. And then I can have Egbert's just toss an AoE to finish it. So there we go. So I can actually evade the Mist Dancers on this first turn. If I turn on the danger zone, so let's have Ledin move up here and just faction buff. I will have Bernhardt activate his faction buff. And Sophia can just heal up Listell initially. Alright. So. Sword Dance. Egbert. We'll just toss acid burns on this one. Ledin can Divine Guard here. Sophia will rewind. So I can't... Let's move down and rewind, like so. So that it affects my whole party. And Listell is going to Blood Dance once again. Kill off 2 more enemies. So temporarily, Blood Dance is not available at this point. So, but Sword Dance is, and so is Egbert. So I just want to stay outside of the Skeleton Master's range for now. Let in... I mean, there's no point in having him do anything because he can't do damage to the enemies. So I'm just going to focus on healing up Ledin to tank hits for now. While I buy time for my skills to refresh. They've kind of split up so that I can't really hit them with that much fixed damage right now. So let's have Bernhardt do a melee attack, relying on Rupture. And I guess I can have Egbert toss another Acid Burn here. Ledin remains the primary tank. So I'm going to have to heal said tank. Alright, so this turn I'm going to heal Listell so that she can Blood Dance once again, killing off these two. Or if not killing them, at least hammering them for a lot of damage. And Fireball. There we go. Leaving just the Lancer General. I think if you have Freya as your tank, this would be even easier, but my Freya is not built, so can't really use Freya. But nonetheless, This is nearly done.
あれ気づかないうちにごめんなさいね。今度はあたいに何させるんだい。
どうされました？
There we go. So with that, all that's left is the SS Ultimate Trial. And I'm going to move my equipment back to my original characters now. So yeah, I didn't really need to use Liffany here. I mean, Liffany does do higher damage, but the problem is her damage only kicks in after the end of the enemy turn. Whereas Egbert does the damage before, right? From his attack. So Egbert does seem to work better than Liffany for these fights. But yeah. So that went very, very well. And let's just give the gear back to Rachel. I think those are the only 2 sets of gear that I moved. So, Timeless Trial. SS Ultimate Trial, ranged attack damage reduced by 50%. And this one is... oh. Back to equipping Liffany. I'm just going to retreat here. This map has been... it's come up multiple times, and it's a very Liffany friendly map. Because Liffany's talent is not considered an attack. So let me just equip Liffany up, and she can almost single-handedly crush this map. It doesn't trigger the enemies to move. That's why Liffany is so useful here. So I think I use Liffany and Bernhardt normally. Yeah. So just a quick note, my Bernhardt with Lava Titans, the Lava Titans are only level 7, doing 22% damage. So it does take him around 5 turns to kill off something with the Lava Titan burn, but you have lots of time to do this map, so it's worth it. So what I'm relying on is basically passive fixed damage to crush the enemies here. So let's begin. So Liffany, let's place her down on this side. And I might as well place Hein or Jessica. Where is my Jessica? All the way up front. Okay. For Jessica, I'm going to have her bring Teleport and Meteor, just in case that she needs to use the Meteor attack. Over here, I'm going to bring Bernhardt with... oops. I mean, Parry is fine. Hegemony is fine. I mean, I don't expect Bernhardt to attack, but he's bringing Lava Titans. And the whole point of the Lava Titans is to burn the enemies, especially Leon in the south. So let's place Jessica here. Why don't I place Lana up here to again my Liffany? Since it's easier if you have aim on your Liffany, but I don't. So my Liffany has to get a gained to basically evade the enemy strikes. And the last character can really be anyone. I could have Ledin, I could have Leon. It truly doesn't matter. I'll bring Leon, because I think he can make this a bit faster. But yeah. Alright. Setup is ready. So let's begin. So what I'm going to do is I want Liffany to apply her magic talent on these enemies. So let's just move her up like this. And then let's found the danger zone. I'm going to have Lana again Liffany to move her back out of the way.
そして
In the south, let's teleport
暗
Bernhardt
黒を出しなさい
down to the bottom. And he's going to just stand here and keep burning Leonhardt until he dies. And Leon is just here to help end the fight faster. So, yep, Liffany is just gonna keep burning magic talenting Luna for now.
いいですね
準備完了です
Leon can move down.
いいですね
Jessica can move down. Bernhardt will continue to burn.
ご命令を
There we go.
私の番ですのいいですね
了解
Might actually have been better to bring another teleporter. Oh well. So let's teleport Jessica
かわ
over.
いそうな人
準備完了です
And then have Lana again Jessica
これが私の
to
信
get
じ
her
る心
closer
で
to
す
Liffany.
了解
私の番ですの
So let's finish off.
いいですね
了解
はい 私の番です
So now let's teleport Liffany over to the other side.
かわいそうな人
And she can burn these two.
了解
Or magic creation those two, I should say.
準備完了です
はい
了解準備完了です
So they're kind of trading damage
私の
now
番ですの
until I can teleport Liana over to support.
はい
So let's end
いいですね。
Jessica's turn
ご命令を私
and
の番
have
ですご命
Liana
令を
again Jessica so I can
これが
teleport
私の信
Liana
じる
over soon.
心です私の番ですの
Here trading I guess burn damage basically.
準備完了です
And there we are.
私の番です
So
暗黒を出しなさい
teleport over
私のはい
and I might as well heal her up
今日思考そして私の番です
and turn.
準備完了です
私のはい私の番です
了解
私の番ですの
Alright. Now that there's only Ultimate Muller to burn, I can move Liffany down one tile so she's no longer affected by the Lava Titans.
ご命令を
And I'm just about ready to crush
これが私の
Emmerich
信じ
at
る
this
心
point.
ですいいですね
了解。
おお。
私の番ですね
This should be the end of Ultimuller
いいですね
with this final magic creation.
了
So
解。
let's just have Leon start attacking at this point. So Chivalry.
決着をつけよう。了解。
And the first attack will be a regular attack to damage the Royal Cavalry. And then retreat.
いいですねはい
I might as well toss a meteor since
かわいそうな人
Jessica has the opportunity to.
はい
And Liana is going to again Leon.
人思考そして
So now Leon can do a second strike with assault on Emmerich, finishing him off.
おお。
And all that's left is Ultimuller, who will suicide. Another holy ring. I really don't need it. I don't know what to do with it, really. I mean, I'm probably going to feed it into my other holy ring because I now have two sitting here, right? And I just have too much gear that needs epic martial spirits, right? I think I calculated it out yesterday. I need something like 24 epic martial spirits right now to upgrade all the useful gear that I currently have. So there's no way I'm gonna have any time to upgrade 2 holy rings. That would be like 30 epic martial spirits. So yeah, I'll probably feed this one into this one so that I have a level 30 holy ring. Hopefully can bring it up to level 50 quickly. But for now, they're just going to sit in my inventory unless I get a whole bunch of them. I'm still hoping for other accessories though. In particular, the one accessory I really... There's actually 2 accessories I think that I really want. The one I want the most, of course, is... What's it called? Swordsmith Medal, right? The immunity to fixed damage and silence is so big. Desperately want one of these Swordsmith medals. But other than that, the other one I really want is Apex Boots to give to my infantry class characters. Blood Pact would also be very nice because Blood Pact is one of the best items for Juggler. So there's 3 SSR accessories that I really want. The other ones like Goddess Tier and Divine Boots and Spirit Boots are nice to have, but I don't really need them. Oh well, in any case though, that's it for the SS level trials. So we're going to move on to the SSS level trials for the next video. Thanks for watching everyone. Nitro out.